Good morning, everybody. It is Friday and almost, if not, the end of May. Hard to believe that the whole year has gone by in a flash this spring. And so now we're working our way into summer months and some fun ideas for you. This is Taya at Quilting Delights, and Chris is here as well. And we are bringing you some brand new products and kits and ideas to interest you in coming into the store during the summer months. Now, for those of you that are gardeners and vacationers and do stuff fun in the summer, make sure that you realize you need to start thinking about what you're going to do in the fall and get signed up for classes and kits now so that they're still available. We have a lot going on, and let me start with this. So Chris took on the penguins, and this is a new group of fabrics coming in by Maywood Studios. They're absolutely beautiful flannels, and this kit comes complete, and we have a class in this, don't we?
We
have
do.
a class? I'll find it here in just a second, but you can always jump on the website too and check out our classes at www.quiltingdelights.com. This is a very fun gender neutral baby quilt. I absolutely love it. Now, I don't have any babies in my future or in our family right now, but this one's going to go to my house because I love it so much. The kit is $90. And if you purchase your backing at the same time that you purchase your kit, we're giving you 10% off of both. So that's quite a savings when you purchase everything together. And it just is a beautiful quilt. Now, if you look closely, one of the things that we like to do on baby quilts is we like to sew our bindings from the back to the front, and that way they never come undone. This is one of the things we're going to show you how to do in class. So check this out. The kit's $90. And again, if you purchase your back and your kit at the same time, we'll give you 10% off. The kit does include the pattern. It comes with the pattern and all of the cutting instructions. So that's a really great one. Another great one for this fabric line. What is this fabric called? Playtime?
Playtime flannel.
Playtime flannel. I can't quite spit that out. Chris has everything on the website right now. And all of the companions, all of the patterns, all the kits are tied together. We took a charm pack. Actually, it takes two charm packs. Chris just put two fingers up and reminded me. It takes two charm packs, and you can make this absolutely adorable little baby quilt. It goes together so fast, and you can make one of these. It's from our Cozy Lodge quilt pattern. Many of you have this already. And I'll just show you on the back, this is what it's going to end up finishing looking like. 4 big 16 patches with some fabric around it. We're waiting for the yardage to come in, and then we'll decide what we're going to put around this. But we were able to get two quilts out of 2 charm packs. One is all of the bright colors, and then there were a bunch of leftover gray ones, which we're going to figure out which bright colored fabric we want to put in between, and that'll make another little baby quilt, a little receiving quilt. So you actually get 2 quilts out of 2 charm packs. And Chris, the charm packs are $16. Right. And we do have a kit price available for all of this, which we'll give you 10% off on because it also includes the backing. So the kit price for all of the front, all of the back, 2 charm packs, and the binding is $99, so 10% off of that makes it less than $90 for a baby quilt. So that's a really good deal. We also have jelly rolls of this. We're going to be making some bags, and we're going to be making some other kinds of quilts with the jelly rolls, and we've got 10-inch layer cakes. Now, the 10-inch layer cakes are perfect for doing the project that we showed you on our last video, which is you take the 10-inch squares. Let me switch sides here. You take the 10-inch square, you cut 2 2.5 by 10-inch strips, and then you cut 2 2.5 by 5-inch strips, and you end up with a 5-inch square. You do that for all of the 10-inch layer cakes, and then you switch them out, you trade. So just to give you an example of what that looks like, I went ahead and did it with our other new collection of Sunny Skies from Riley Blake, and it is delicious. I absolutely love this. So this is 1 layer cake, and it makes a quilt that is 70 by 90. Now, of course, you could do more layer cakes if you wanted it bigger, but I just love this fresh sunflower fabric, and it's super easy to do this. It takes about 1.5 yards of background for the sashing, and then 2.25 yards for the border and binding. And then I just put a really nice soft white on the back because I wanted to keep it simple. But this quilt went together over a weekend and is really fun and fast and easy. So that's what you're gonna do with the layer cakes. Okay, let's get back over here for just a second. I wanna share with you that we are almost sold out on the Riley Blake hometown machine embroidery program. This is an absolutely spectacular program. I begged, borrowed, and pled on my knees with Riley Blake to get a look at the patterns and to see what how much work it was going to be. And they sent those to me yesterday. I got a preview copy, and oh my gosh, the instructions are hands down the best that I've ever seen. So it's going to be super fun and easy for us to put these together. One of the things that is really fun are these little tiny blocks here. These finish up 4 inches, and you stitch out 2 of them at a time and stitch out the sashing at the same time. So I'm telling you, this is just going to be a blast. We cannot hold this program open for too much longer because we have a limited amount of fabric, and I think we're at 24. We have 24 people joining us right now.
Yeah.
And we have the ability to go to 36. So I want to finish this up at 36 this week. So if you're on the fence about this, join us and let's get the signups for this done. It's $225 for the fabric kit, which includes your borders, all the sashing, everything that you need in here. Plus we're including the rickrack for the binding for free. And what else were we doing? Oh, we have 4 bonus projects that are going to be a blast. So I can't wait to share this. We are starting this the end of August. We have 4 classes, 4 bonus projects, and those are free when you sign up for the embroidery designs and you sign up for the fabric kit. Now, this is not the fabric kit. The fabric kit's going to be much bigger than this, but we were able to get a fat quarter bundle so that we could share the fabrics with you. Chris did finally put a not for sale sign on it because we could have sold 100 of these, I think, this last week. The fabrics are beautiful. So get signed up for that. You can go to the website and just type in hometown, 2 words, and all of the program will pop up and allow you to sign up with us. We're really looking forward to it. This is for any brand sewing machine, any brand embroidery machine that has an 8x12 hoop. You must have an 8x12 hoop in order to work with us on this program. So that's something for you to think about. Okay, Chris, let's talk about our luggage tags. Luggage tags are exploding. It seems that everybody wants a luggage tag either for traveling or for their sewing trolleys when they come to class. We've added some new ones. Here's one, Quilting is My Therapy. Here's another one, Peace, Love, Sew Gnomes. We have this beautiful Singer featherweight sewing machine. Quilting Makes Me So Happy. Oh, you know which one is missing here? The Bird of Paradise. But doesn't matter, we've got more. The Eagle, the 3 Chicks, the Sunflowers, and then of course my favorite, being a functional adult every day seems a bit excessive. Now these are selling for $9.99. You can pick them up and just take them home. Or if you want us to put your name and phone number on the back, we burn that into the back of the luggage tags, it's $14.99. So let us know. You can order as many or few as you want. Jump on the website, put in luggage, and I think Chris has got all of these up and running on the website now, so you can order. And if you're ordering the ones for $14.99 where you want us to put something on the back, you're going to order the luggage tag 2 sides, and in the notes on your order, tell us exactly what you want put on the back side. It takes us about 24 hours to turn those around, and we're happy to mail them out, or you can stop by and pick them up. So, all right, let's talk about another flannel baby quilt. We've had so many requests for boy quilts, and we came across this one. It's also part of this playtime, and I'm telling you, it is just absolutely fantastic. Chris and I cut it out in about an hour yesterday, hour and a half?
Yeah.
Yeah, about an hour and a half. And we, of course, like to oversize our blocks and then square them down. So that's why these are bigger. And then you all know that I love applique as long as it's machine embroidery. So I digitized the cars, and there are two of them. They fit in a 5x7 hoop. So even if you have a small, hoop for your embroidery, it's going to work perfect. And I'll be happy to share those designs with you at no charge when you purchase a kit. So it made getting these blocks done, I think it took me less than 10 minutes to do both blocks. And it would have taken me less than 10 minutes if I had remembered to mirror image the other one. I had to pick out some stitches before I could sew it.
And those appliques come pre-cut in the kit.
Oh my gosh, I forgot about that. Thank you, Chris. Look at this. How cool is this idea? So somewhere in the middle here. Yep. So I was surprised, but ta-da, the appliques are pre-cut. You don't even have to do anything except sit down and start cutting and sewing. So we were thrilled about that. That was a big surprise. We did not know that they were doing that. And so it's gone together really fast. I mean, literally we started this at 2 o'clock yesterday afternoon. And by 4 o'clock, because we've been really busy at the store, it's been great seeing everybody. By 4 o'clock, we had everything cut and ready for me to take home, and I did. Now, one of the things that was really helpful is if you have it's called an omni arc. It's for doing circles or for cutting the arcs on these. And this would have been really helpful had we discovered we had it before we got started. There is a template that comes with the pattern, and all you have to do is just photocopy it off and put it on cardstock or template plastic, and then you're good to go. It's really, really quite fast. So there you go. And I had no trouble sewing these. We are going to do a one-day technique class on how to sew curves and what you need to look for when you're doing it. So this will be a one-day class for $25. We don't have the date set yet because we don't have anybody that wants to take it yet because we're just now announcing it. But when you purchase your kit, then let us know and we'll set up a class date, because there's a hard way to do this and there's an easy way to do this, and we want to make sure that we show you the easy way. You can knock this out in 2 evenings, one evening for cutting, one evening for sewing.
And how much was this kit?
Oh, this kit, thank you. This kit is $79, and it has the cutest binding. I love it when they print, what is this, gingham? I love it when they print gingham on the bias, because now when we put this on, it's just going to roll that edge, just like that. And they have some absolutely adorable boy flannel backings to go with this. So this is the one that we suggest. How much backing does it take?
It's only 40. The quilt's only 40 inches.
It's 43. So ours is gonna end up about 43 inches, so maybe 1.25 yards.
Yeah.
Something like that. You don't need very much, and it goes together really fast. So check it out. You can just type in Playtime on the website, and this will pop up, and then at the bottom are some companions for all of this. So to get the 10% off, on both the kit and the flannels, you need to call us, because we don't have a coupon code for this, and we have a limited number of kits, so we really need to manage what's happening. We have 11 kits of this and 11 kits of the 12 of the penguin. We had done that one up from a layer cake early on. Oh no, we bought a kit we bought a kit. Okay, so we've got 11 of these and 12 of the penguins. All right, so those are fabulous. We also are really excited about the Sunny Skies. This has been a great fabric line and lots of projects. In fact, we have a class today going on, a picnic quilt class coming up today and tomorrow, or next Saturday. Those are the 2 dates available. So if you want to join us for that class, we still will have it next Saturday. And then we're also doing the Charm Pack tote bag class. Oh, you know what? What if we took our Playtime flannels and made this bag, and it would be a diaper bag for a new mom?
Yeah.
I think that's a really great idea. So this is just one charm pack and a little bit of fabric, and it makes up a really cute bag. We've put pockets on the inside, and then Dave, my sweet husband, will cut a base for you. If you take the class, he'll cut a base for you, and we'll cover that with fabric and just stick it right in the bottom of the bag, and it makes it nice and square. Okay, this is a really fast quilt bag. All right, let's come over to the ironing board. Oh, did I forget something? Oh, yeah. Quick and easy 3-yard quilts, the revolutionary way to quilt. These are very generous size quilts made with 3 yards of fabric. And that's for a lap quilt. And then they give you additional yardages that you might need for a twin king.
No, turn the book over.
Oh, let me show you on the back here. These are the patterns that are included. It's a very reasonably priced book. It's $16. And these guys have done a really, really fantastic job with their instructions. They're easy to follow. And these are all what I would call beginner, confident beginner quilts. You have to at least have a little bit of experience. But we love these guys and love their quilts. So that's something else that you can look at when you come in. Okay, let's come over here. I want to show you a couple of things. One of the requests that we get all the time is, I need to make a quick gift for someone, or I'm going to go to a craft bazaar. What do I sell? So I came up with a couple of ideas that I've seen around. They're not my ideas, but I'm bringing them to you. And one of them is making this super cool key fob. We did this in class last week. We had a bag class, and we're going to do this every time we teach a bag class now on how to make these. And they were surprised at how fast they came together and how reasonable it was to get them done. But there's a trick to making these, and I want to share that with you. So you can make a key fob. You can do a lanyard for a name tag. You can even use a full length of fabric strip and make a dog leash with a handle and a little hook for the poo bags. So I want to talk about two things. One, how do you make them? And two, what do you put inside of them? So the two things that I use a lot, one of them, this is my favorite, is Pellon's lightweight fusible fleece. Not the thick stuff, but the lightweight fusible fleece. So I have started saving all of my scraps because on any of these applications, what you need is a 2-inch strip. So whatever I have left over, I just cut into 2-inch strips. Now, to make a keychain, a key fob, you need about 14 inches of fabric and 13 inches of fusible fleece. So let's go all the way over here. I'm going to start from the beginning. So this is a 14-inch strip of fabric by 4 inches wide, and I've put a 2 by 13-inch strip of fusible fleece centered so that I have fabric on both ends that I can sew through. I'm going to go ahead and fold and press it to the center. Okay. And then I'm going to open it up again. Now, here's there's two things that you need to remember at this point. Number one, you got to put the key fob on because we're going to sew these ends together into a circle. If you don't put the swivel hardware on now, you're not going to get it on. So don't forget to put the swivel hardware on. One of the questions that came up in class was, does it matter which way? No, it's on a swivel. It's going to go do whatever it wants to do. So then we're going to open this up. Let me just take this off because I've already sewn it. I'm going to put the two ends together. So I folded it in half twice and put my hardware at the one end. We're going to fold it in half and we're going to sew all the way across just inside the fusible fleece. In other words, I don't want the fusible fleece in my seam. I want it just outside the seam. So see how that is right there?
Because if you sew through it, it'd be too bulky.
It's too bulky. Exactly. Exactly. So then we're going to press this open. We're going to press that seam open, and you're just going to finger press it. And then we're going to fold it in half like it was. That's why we pre-press, fold it in half. Or fold it back to half, and then we're going to fold it again, and we're going to end up with this. So now it's folded to the center all the way around. Now, we have hardware on here, but what do? You're going to put it in your sewing machine, and you're going to sew the open end all the way around. You're going to just sew an edge stitch, a straight edge stitch all the way around, and you're going to move the hardware as you need to get that sewn all the way around. Then turn it over and do the outside folded edge with a finished stitch. I'll show you what that looks like. But you got to do the folded part first to hold those together. If you do the, what would you call that? The open edge first. The folded edge, if you do it first, you don't have any guarantee that you're going to be able to match this. So do the open edge first and then the folded edge. Once you get that done, take your seam where you sewed these together end to end, and you want that in the center of where the hardware is. so that you don't see it anywhere. It just looks absolutely finished and complete, and everybody's going, oh, how did you do that? And you'll say, well, that's a secret. I can't share that. And you're going to do a final stitch across here. And that's how you make a key fob. Now, I can make 15 to 18 of these in an hour if I pre-cut all my fabrics, I pre-cut all my strips, and I just chain them through my sewing machine. It's really kind of fun, and I love, when I make a bag, I love having a matching key fob to go with it. Now, if you're gonna do a lanyard, so on this you can see where we've done the finished stitch on the edge, really close to the edge. Probably not that close, but I was in a mood that day and I wanted it to be perfect. Now, on a lanyard, the thing that you have to remember is it's going to go around somebody's neck. So you've got to offset this. You have to make it a V, otherwise it buckles when it's on your chest. So we have this hardware here. We've got the key fob hardware, the swivel hooks, and to make a dog leash, we have heavier swivel hooks and this little D-ring together, and all of those are available here at the store. But this is a fabulous, fabulous gift idea. Now, with that gift idea in mind, and I'll post this as a free download on the website this weekend, so take a look at the free downloads, and you can download it at your heart's content.
The hardware is not on the website.
The hardware is not on the website. You just have to come in or call us and tell us what you want to do, and we'll make sure you get set up with the right one. Now, yesterday, Chris and I were working on an idea, and every once in a while, we actually like it when it's quiet, because we can do some really great thinking for you guys. And on the same idea of the gift making ideas, we came up with a template to make either a small credit card or for coupons. You can put this and stick it in your purse so that you've got your coupons when you go to the grocery store. And both of these, what we decided, instead of doing these on paper, I have a guy that makes our dies for us, our steel cutting dies, and we're going to cut these and we will sell you the set of 2. You'll get this, and you can use these forever. This is so much better than template plastic, because if we did it in template plastic, or we did it in acrylic, they would be so big and cumbersome that you would be irritated, and they would be way more expensive. So we can cut these and give you the written instructions, which are super easy on how to put them together. And for the set of both of these permanent templates that you can use forever, it's going to be $12. So we're going to start cutting these this week. We have a limit of 100 right now because that's what we have material for. But if you want one of these, they make up the cutest wallets. And then you just you have 2 options. And we're going to show you how to do both. You either sew elastic into the seam here so that it winds around. That's a great way to hold it together. You can do the same thing here. We'll show you on the instructions how to sew elastic into the seam, and then you just wrap it around. Or what are those? They're just snaps, right? They're called snaps?
Magnetic snaps?
Not magnetic snap. Well, you could do a magnetic snap.
You could do Velcro also.
You could do Velcro, although I hate Velcro, and I are not friends. We have a love-hate relationship. It loves to be in my projects, and I hate it when it grabs onto my clothes. You could put Velcro, but the other option is you could put the colored snaps like you do for baby diaper covers. Yeah, so we've got those here too. But those are all ideas, and we're going to have all of those available. So if you want to pre-order these, Chris is going to, we'll figure out how to do this on the website. They're called credit card and coupon wallet templates. They're the templates and the instructions on how to do everything that we just talked about. They fit in a pattern bag, and they are permanently available for you to make as many as you want or to share with your friends. So that's what we've got going on. We're hoping that you have a wonderful couple of days. It's going to be beautiful weather today. Today's Friday. So please call us and let us know that you want any or all of the items that we've talked about. It's really going to be an exciting fall. We are starting to fill the store with fabrics now that we've got all the construction done. And hopefully it's going to be a great summer for all of us. And we will see you when we see you. Have a great weekend.